Welcome or welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is KC, and I share practical styling tips and wardrobe essentials tailored for petite women. Because looking great isn't about following every trend, it's about knowing what truly works for your frame. If I were starting my wardrobe from scratch today, this is where I'd begin. I wouldn't chase trends or build around Pinterest aesthetics. I'd start with pieces that actually work. Pieces I've lived in, restyled, and reached for again and again as a petite woman. At 5 feet 0 tall, I've learned that not everything that looks good on others works for me. Proportions matter, silhouettes matter, and buying the right first 10 pieces can save you years of trial and error. So, if you're starting over, curating a capsule, or just wanting to finally feel good in what you wear, this list is for you. Let's start with the first piece, a pair of high-waisted straight leg jeans. Not too tight, not too wide, just right. I always go for a rise that comfortably hits above my belly button. It instantly lengthens the legs and creates a more defined waistline, which is something that really flatters a petite frame. The straight leg cut gives structure without swallowing your shape, and when it ends just at the ankle, either naturally or through a small alteration, it balances out your proportions in a way that skinny jeans or overly flared ones often can't. I recommend a dark or mid-wash pair with minimal distressing so it stays versatile and timeless. Next, a fitted neutral tank or tee. This might sound boring, but it's a building block. I reach for these more often than anything else. A white-ribbed tank or a soft black tee, ideally in petite sizing so the shoulder seams sit where they should, makes layering effortless. The length should hit around your waistband so you can tuck it into trousers or jeans without bulk. It's the kind of piece that supports every outfit without stealing the spotlight. And when styled well, it can be the whole outfit. The third piece I'd buy is a cropped jacket or petite blazer. This is where structure comes in. A cropped silhouette that ends at the high hip gives the illusion of longer legs, an instant boost for us petites. Whether it's a tailored blazer, a cropped denim jacket, or a soft neutral jacket, this piece adds polish and balance. Even when you're just wearing a plain tank and jeans, throwing on a structured outer layer elevates everything. I learned early on that oversized outerwear without the right cut can easily drown my frame, so this one's all about tailoring and proportion. Then, a midi skirt, yes, even for petites. The key is length and flow. A midi that ends mid-calf and has some movement, think bias cut or soft A-line, can be incredibly flattering. It offers coverage without heaviness. I usually go for skirts with a high waist and a clean silhouette. Pairing this with a tucked-in fitted top keeps everything visually balanced. Avoid thick pleats or stiff fabrics. They tend to add bulk. Lightweight, fluid materials that drape gently work best. Fifth on the list is a pair of tailored trousers. Ankle length, high-waisted, and ideally in black, beige, or gray. These are your go-to for work days, dinner plans, or even days when you just want to look put together without trying too hard. I prefer a slightly tapered or straight leg style with a flat front. No bulky pleats or overly wide legs. The simplicity makes them endlessly stylable, and the right fit does so much to flatter a petite frame. Next, a petite-friendly day dress. This could be a wrap dress, a shift, or a fit and flare, whatever silhouette you feel most confident in. The point is to find a dress that doesn't require constant adjusting. I've learned to look for defined waists, hemlines above the knee or just below it, and shoulder seams that sit right. Even with casual fabrics, a well-fitting dress feels like the easiest outfit in the world. Throw it on and go. And it becomes a default for events, brunch, or when you don't want to think too hard but still want to look polished. Seventh, a crisp white button-down. I avoided this for years because I could never find one that didn't overwhelm me. But once I discovered petite sizing, everything changed. You want one that sits right at the shoulders, ends just below your hips, and doesn't balloon out when tucked in. This piece goes beyond office wear. I wear mine with jeans, over slip dresses, tied at the waist, or layered under sweaters. It's the kind of piece you keep forever once you find the right one. Then, a pair of pointed flats or neutral-toned sneakers. Let's talk shoes. They're more important than we think in creating the illusion of length. Pointed or almond toe flats in a shade close to your skin tone visually extend the leg line. Meanwhile, sleek white sneakers can go with almost anything, especially for those of us who walk a lot. Chunky soles can work too, but only if they're balanced with slimmer clothes on top. Shoes anchor your outfit, so I always make sure they're clean, comfortable, and cohesive with my style. 9th, a structured everyday bag. Not too large, not too tiny, something that complements your frame. Oversized totes or massive crossbodies can overwhelm, so I opt for medium-sized bags with clean lines. Think beige, tan, black, or deep olive. Something you won't get tired of and that pairs well with everything. Function is important, but so is proportion. This bag will follow you everywhere, so choose something that feels like you. Finally, a lightweight layer. Like a cardigan, trench, or cropped knit. This is your daily comfort piece, your backup when the weather shifts. I go for cardigans that end at the waist or just below, nothing too chunky. For outerwear like a trench, petite sizing is key, so the sleeves and belt hit where they should. These layers complete your look without adding volume. If you have these 10 pieces, you have the start of a wardrobe that can get you through almost any day. They give you options without overwhelm, and they give you space to explore what your style really looks like. From here, you can build slowly and intentionally, adding pieces that bring you joy, experimenting with color when it feels right, layering in accessories that speak to your style, and even trying bolder prints when you're ready. The beauty of starting with the right foundation is that everything else becomes easier. You no longer feel the urge to buy just because it's trending or wear something that doesn't quite feel like you. You'll start recognizing what you actually reach for, what flatters your frame, and what makes you feel most at ease in your own skin. And if you've ever stood in front of your closet feeling like you had nothing to wear, despite it being full, or if you're just overwhelmed with where to begin, I hope this guide gives you a clearer starting point, one that feels empowering instead of exhausting. Because petite or not, we all deserve a wardrobe that works for us, one that fits our frame, our lifestyle, and who we are becoming. If you found this helpful, or if there's something else you'd like me to cover, maybe petite-friendly hauls, outfit challenges, or how to style specific pieces, feel free to drop it in the comments. I always love hearing your thoughts and what you're currently navigating when it comes to style. We're figuring it out together. Thanks for being here, and see you on the next one.